Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the Keepin Score Podcast. You already
Yo,
know, man. Let's get this,
okay.
man. Let's get this money.
Solid, man. Solid. Just saying we're a little week late, but we're gonna give y'all something good tonight. Let's get it.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off by talking about Cade Cunningham. I feel like that boy.
Killer.
I feel like that boy out there hooping. I
Killer.
told y'all in the last episode. I told y'all Detroit was my dark horse team. And
Yeah.
I saw it in K, bro. Like y'all might think I don't watch their games. I watch a lot of highlights because it's so hard to watch NBA games, like regular season games for me. It's so hard to watch them, but I watch a lot of K's highlight, and that boy is putting Detroit on his back. He
That's
put
so.
he putting Detroit on his back right now. They the number 6 seed, putting Detroit on his back.
Him
Last
and beef stew.
the last 2 years, they had the worst record combined. Now they the number 6 seed. Come on, man. That's I don't know how y'all feel about that, man, but that's how I feel about Cade. That's my most improved player of the year.
Mmm. Cade most improved. There's so many cases for that
The
award.
thing, bro, is he gonna have to snatch that from Asar in Houston. I don't know about that. That motherfucker look crazy in Houston right now. I cannot lie. He look like an alien.
Come on, man.
But yeah,
Yeah, bro. Amen, Todd. Thank you, man. He's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
man, though.
Man's
But
out. He's actually out right now.
Yeah,
He's
he's been
out
Yeah.
for
he
1 to 2 weeks.
been out a few games actually.
Something with his ankle.
They
but
got
Rest up, young blood. We miss you.
yo that Pistons team's actually pretty decent. How you
But
be
he-
looking at the Jazz, how you look at the Jazz sometimes, Cook. The Pistons like no we don't like
Yeah, the
know
Pistons
these
are
guys.
looking
They
real good, man.
got some pieces though. Those guys are mad young, but
I'm
they
not.
trash.
I'm not gonna lie. Since I'm an honorary Jazz fan, because my wife, I'm not mentioning them motherfuckers again until they fix that. They fix that. Whatever they're doing over there, I don't know what they're doing, but I don't like it as a
Utah.
fan.
Yeah.
They're in shambles right now. Complete shambles.
Collier, your boy from USC though,
Yeah.
Collier, he's tough.
Low
He's
key,
yeah.
he's tough.
very
I like
tough.
watch. I only watch it for him though. Now when I watch their games,
Yeah, absolutely.
But I see what you're saying about Amin Cook, but he's not the number one option. Cade
not fun.
is.
I mean, I think K
Wait,
right
you talking
now.
about Detroit? You talking about that's a SAR.
No, I'm talking about Cade. He said when I said Cade up for
Most improved.
most improved.
Almost improved.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say Cade's having a career year right now.
I mean,
He's averaging 25 points right now, 6 rebounds and 9 assists,
Yeah,
shooting
I mean,
46%.
it's still early.
Shooting 46% right now on that type of team is crazy. By the way, almost 50% as a guard is crazy. That
And,
means your
and,
efficiency is wild.
and he's coming out with 9, 10
Right.
assists, 8 assists.
Right, like that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
So right now, his career high is this year at 25.
yeah, I mean he's averaging 4 turnovers. I like to see that chink go down a little bit.
Yeah,
Other
but
than that, I mean he's having a
Ball-
good year.
the ball is in his hands every possession, and then you gotta think about they're all young as shit around him, so those turnovers are gonna come. You know?
I
But
mean
it'll go down.
his last 4 games was 31, 37, 29, and an outlier of 15. I mean that's what more can you ask for him as a point guard to lead your team? I mean, in those games, 5 assists, 10 assists, 9 assists, 9 assists. I mean, I'm giving you 20 plus and 9 assists. Like it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like and we've talked about that with the Detroit Pistons though. Like
Yeah.
it's until they get more help, that's just what they're gonna be. They're gonna be kind of a top five, bottom 6 team in the East. But I think once they get another killer next to him, another guy that can give him 25 on a nightly basis, they're gonna be problems to come.
They can keep
Sure.
him and
Sure.
they keep him and Jalen Duran together. They have a nice 1-2 punch right there. Like
Yeah.
they got chemistry. Yeah.
So, all right. See, yeah, go ahead.
No, what you?
I was gonna say something, but you go ahead first before I say what I gotta say.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it don't even gotta be nobody crazy for real
Nah,
to come in
the
and
guy-
help them. could be somebody that just averages 20, like minimum 20, and that would be like that can create their own shot. Like that would be perfect for them. They don't need nobody to come and take.
Tobias Harris's 12 points on that wing is in the way. It's in the way.
This low-key been his MO his whole career. Leave that there. Tobias Harris has never moved me as a basketball player.
That's his MO though. Like,
yeah,
he's a role player. He playing his role.
No disrespect to Tobias Harris. If you see this, like you play in the NBA, my boy, don't get it twisted. You're nice, but like I just think if I'm trying to build a championship team, I don't think I look to him to get me through a series.
No,
you feel me? Like
he's
not him.
He's there for like depth for sure, though.
Right, like he's a great depth player. That's my concern with Detroit. When I look at Detroit, when you say they're a dark horse, is in the NBA in the playoffs, it's half court sets is what gets you series wins and defense. And like to me, it's like Cade is gonna get blitzed a lot. He's gonna get double teamed off ball a lot. They're gonna make other guys win, and I don't know another guy that can get them 30 in two straight games and give them a chance. Like I can't see it right now.
Like, they win a lot of games off by pace too.
I don't see Jaden doing that consistently
up and down the floor.
Exactly. Like Jaden Ivey, I think he's hurt right now. Like he's not even playing. Like that's been his MO his whole time in Detroit, which is why they've suffered. So I mean,
his injury was some bullshit though. Cole Anthony dove at knees.
Oh yeah, we'll
get into it. We'll get into it later. But there's a certain guy that I would love to see in Detroit. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that right there.
I already know.
I would love to see that. That's a perfect spot for him. But yeah. What you saying, Jill?
That's where I was gonna go with it.
They get him. It's gonna get scary in Detroit.
And because you say they need somebody to score with Cade.
Exactly. Somebody that knows how to play the game.
Do y'all think?
Oh, you're talking about
Kevin Durant will be a perfect fit for the Detroit Pistons.
High key, yeah.
I mean, I honestly can't think of a better spot for him right now. Like a team that he could still get his 28 a night, but also be on the team that at the nights that he you know what I'm saying, he kind of takes that back. See, you got another guy that's like, I got it tonight. Don't worry about it. Like you just knocked out open shots. He gonna get open shots with Cade on the floor.
I think he's gonna free up Cade too.
Who would they give up for KD?
I would say Ivy. They're more likely to give up Asar Thompson, maybe.
And that's the part I don't want to do.
And that's I can see Ivy.
And give up Jalen Durant. You gotta give up Tobias.
You can throw Tobias in there. You probably throw Hardaway in there.
You can keep Jalen.
And two firsts.
I wouldn't even want to keep Jaden if I'm them. Low key, I think I'd rather start Beasley over Ivy right now.
No, Jaden Durant, not Jaden Ivy.
Oh, you got
I say keep Jalen
Durant.
Durant is untouchable for me in that trade. I wouldn't even discuss that.
Untouchable.
Yeah. You can give up Tobias though.
Non-negotiable.
I think it's Tobias, Ivy, maybe a Hardaway, and maybe a first round.
I was saying two firsts.
Not two firsts. Too old. I wouldn't give.
I'd say they keep Tim, so like have him coming off a good bench player.
Tim who?
You got to give up one of them shooters. You're not gonna be able to keep both.
Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give up Tim Hardaway and keep Beasley. One of them got to go.
Yeah, I keep Beasley. Yeah.
So
I keep that team young still. Give up Tim, because I feel like the Suns in a tanking phase right now, bro. They just need to give up Booker also.
Nah.
Where they going after that?
The only thing is their owner is like, he's a new owner. He already said he don't mind spending bread. So like, I mean, I don't know if they're in a tanking phase. I just think they're in a retool and look at the team like gut it kind of and get newer parts. So I think they gonna want some young players. So like maybe like an Ivy, somebody that they can come in and still develop with Devin Booker.
You get an Ivy and put him at the 1 and have Book run the 2.
But yeah, Phoenix needs something, but Detroit is close, man. They just need another guy to help Cade out on those slow nights.
What about the Spurs?
For Kevin
What would
Durant,
what would
Nah,
the Spurs have, what would
I,
the Spurs have to give up to get him?
I don't
That
see
pick?
I don't see him fit there. I
They
don't
got to
see
give up that.
Devin Vassell, and a pick.
I don't see Katie fitting in San Antonio though.
The
I
whole
think Devin
I
Vassell
don't see
is
that one
it.
either. I don't see that.
the whole idea would be to keep him next to Wemby, Chris Paul, and what's his name? Castle.
Castle.
They're not.
Not,
They're
not
not.
gonna lie.
That's the whole idea. Like, you put that together.
Chris
I know,
Paul got to move around.
I know how you feel about Chris Paul, but for right now, like, who else can we get that is able to facilitate the ball like professionally without having turnovers?
Give it to the young boy. It's Castle. It's time. Like, they gotta move
Yeah,
on.
but he's not one, bro. He's a two. Like, you want him on the wing. You don't want him facilitating. He can get
That's
to
not-
a bucket and he can get boards.
That's not gonna mix with Fox. If that's the case, I thought
That's
But
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
and they got De'Aaron. I forgot. Yeah.
That's what I was originally thinking about when y'all brought up the Pistons. I immediately thought of the Spurs, and I thought of Fox, Wemby, and KD. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I can see where Chris Paul can move around, but again, Fox has never been that guy to go for 9 and 10 assists. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
He's
just
got
don't
to
s-
get his.
I just don't see Katie fitting with the Spurs, man.
I don't either.
That'd be my
I
least
thought-
favorite team.
I would have thought if Pop was
I like-
coaching, I would have said yeah. But because the fact that we don't even know if he's coming back,
Right.
that
I like
might change.
I like the idea. I mean, when I think of Spurs, I immediately just think of Pop right now, you know. So not considering that, but I like the idea of just him being next to Wemby, and then like you feel me, Wemby learning off of that kind of game. I think I see.
They would spread the floor. They would definitely
They
spread
already
the
have a
floor.
bench.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They don't because their wing right now is Keldon Johnson. He's not bad, but he's not KD. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. And it's Harrison Barnes. Nah, it's Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes is over there. Keldon comes up the bench.
I think the thing is
Barnes
when
still playing.
Yeah.
you get KD, you got to
he's actually
understand that like he gonna take up one a lot of your cap, and two a lot of your offense has to go around him. So other players got to understand that like that's what comes with that.
Of those over there to be.
You feel me? Like they got another young guys that are trying to get their shots and get they shine and get they, you know what I'm saying? Like Wembanyama's gonna be a second option.
I feel like they have enough
Low-key.
pieces. I feel like they have enough pieces where they're in a place that if they add KD, they are immediately a threat to compete.
Yeah.
But is KD the third option there?
KD is the second.
I'll say second option behind
in front of Fox.
Behind Fox. Behind Fox.
Fox has. This is where
Behind
Fox.
Fox. Whoa, what about Wemby?
No, Wemby is the first option.
Wemby's the first option.
Fox
Yeah,
is the
Wemby's-
third because Fox has to learn how. The part of his career where he has to learn how to pass the ball. Actually, in Sacramento, he didn't really have to know how to pass because he had Sabonis and Malik Monk. You know, they can kind of they were explosive to their own thing. But
Hold on, Joe. Joe said some crazy shit in a second ago. I want you to elaborate on that. What you mean Wemby
no,
third?
Fox being one, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't. What you mean?
Yeah,
Joe said Wemby.
I'm not saying it's
third.
not bad. Yeah, Wemby third. The third option. He learned from KD.
Who's the third?
Wemby.
But why?
I'll put like this.
Third.
Because most of your let's listen. Most of your offense gonna run through. You don't want to run through KD, but at the same time, you gotta run through. Everything gotta run through Fox. That's gonna be your number one guy that has to run the offense. And you gotta look at KD because I think Wemby and KD they're gonna spread the floor. They could go. They could go play both in and outside 3-point line. So I feel like you make Wemby the third option because you get KD the ball as a second option. Now that's gonna open up space for your third option, Wemby, if you want to take it out the dribble or or be in a posting up. So that's why I say he's the third option. And then like if KD stayed there like 2-3 years, then overall you see Wemby start being a first option. Him and Fox would go vice versa, first and second option. You play through Wemby and Fox, and then KD's there to still like mentor Wemby to be that guy.
I don't see De'Aaron taking on that role anyway.
He has to. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have
that's
to.
not his play style. He's not the facilitator like that.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have to.
But look, you're saying him the first option running the offense, but just because he's running the offense doesn't mean he's the first option. The first option is the first person we're thinking of. We need a bucket, and if we have Wemby, KD, and Fox, why would we choose Fox? The Fox can get to a bucket at any point of the game just because he's faster than everybody. So you don't have to make him a first option. If you create the threat that he's the one and he's facilitating setting up Wemby and KD, he can score at any point in the game because Fox doesn't have to shoot a shot until the third. If you have to get Wemby involved. You can't not let Wemby take shots.
I think he's got to be the most involved person on offense.
KD can get chicken at any point. You have to absolutely have the game running those pick and rolls with Fox and Wemby. Those have to happen.
Oh, you can run your pick and roll, but what I was saying basically, it's you don't want to put too much pressure on Wemby as that one. I'm not saying he can't handle the pressure.
I do. 100% want to put pressure on him.
No, you do because that's who he is.
That's what we drafted you for. You're supposed to be the next great one, the next face of the league, the next him.
Yeah.
But you play the strengths. You feel me? You play the pick and roll game and throw the lob to him. That gets him going. Once he's caught 2 lobs, he's gonna block the shot. He's gonna block 2 shots on the other end and come down and start hitting threes. Now you can start getting involved.
It's like Wemby is we already see what he can do. We see what he's capable of. Like at this point, he's going into his 3rd year. Like this is the time where you separate yourself from your peers.
Oh, he already did that. I think he did that his rookie year.
Yeah,
I think he did that his rookie year. Hey, what rookie you know?
Separate your peers. I mean from like the I think right now he's on the same tier as like a Paolo Banchero.
No.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I think he passed Paolo his rookie year.
Chill, respect Paolo.
I respect Paolo. I respect Paolo.
No. Paolo Banchero's crazy. You're tripping.
No.
I mean,
I respect his game.
That's a good tier. Don't get me wrong. That's not a bad tier to be on. That's like right above superstar, right under superstar.
That's like
they're like the next guys up type level. Like that's the next step for both of them. But I'm saying Wemby needs to take that step into the level of a Steph Curry. Kevin Durant, that's his step next year because he's proven he's at that level. It's just it's another step for him.
I wouldn't say next year because of the injuries coming off of. That's the only I wouldn't say next year, but I'll say the year after that if he comes back fully healthy.
It's not a physically enabling disabling. You feel me? It's a blood clot. It's a medical thing. He'll sit out, but he can still train lightly.
He has to train lightly, but I'm saying I don't feel like he don't train because this off season he was training with Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, he's gonna train.
He's gonna train, but I think though it's hard to he's gonna have that. It's like a mental block. No matter what injury no matter what it is, physical, like you break your bone or whatever it is, you're gonna have that mental block of that injury. You're like, all right, I don't want to do anything to, have that shit. I would say like the Paul George situation when he came off that leg injury. He had that. You could watch him play when he came back. He didn't have that. He had that mental block. Like, all right, if I go for a dunk, what's gonna happen? I feel like it's gonna be the same thing with Wemby, but
that can't apply.
I feel like when it comes to a blood clot, that's more of like an unfortunate thing that happened to your body. You know what I mean? Like
it is.
That's something you think about on the court for real, because it didn't happen to him on the court. It happened they found out probably when he was getting like a physical. Shit. Like
you can't get can't get a blood clot from crossing over or dunking or shooting.
Nah,
I think he was still playing really good until that happened. It probably just something he had to, it came on like a screening or something. Like
exactly. It was probably going on while he was playing well.
He'll just have to get something they have to check and monitor and
they will
or however they fix it, and he'll be right back to that level. Like that level he was at this year was elite. Like it's just that's the next step. Basically, what I'm saying, that's the next step for him. If they get somebody like Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant will go into that situation knowing that he's second to third option, which is fine for him. I think in his career,
I thought he would be fine with that.
Next team I had was Miami. What you think about Miami and Kevin Durant? I know that's been a big.
I was
on his list personally.
I was thinking about that when we was going through the teams, but
Miami with Tyler
Hero, Bam Adebayo.
I feel like if he go, I think Tyler Hero gone.
That's what I'm about to say. What they got to get rid of though? Tyler Hero.
I think Tyler Hero gone.
And they got to get rid of.
I'd probably give up Bam.
Nah, I feel
Bam
like
for me.
I feel like I feel like they do. What's the dude name that's behind
I'm
Bam?
cool with Bam. We got Ware. I'm cool off
Ware.
Bam.
Where?
Yeah.
It's Khalil Ware.
I'm not
He's a
getting
dog.
Khalil Ware is untouchable for me. I'm getting rid of Bam now.
I respect that. I like that.
Yeah.
I'll probably be on the same time because Bam. I like
There's
Bam.
something.
I like Bam, but I feel like he doesn't know which position he wants to play at certain points of the game.
Too passive. He's passive as fuck. It's mad annoying. He's so passive.
He can get to a bucket. It's just
I was watching
five, but he's playing like a 3 sometimes.
I was watching the Miami Heat the other night. I think it was last week, and the Heat announcers, they were talking about Bam and how like there's nights when like they're kind of waiting for him to be that guy, and it's like sometimes it never comes, and it's like there's nights. The night they were talking about that, he actually had 29 at like the middle of the third. Like he was hooping, like give me the ball. Like he was taking over, and it's like this is something you can do every night. So they're wondering why, and it's like to me, you know, I don't really want a guy that I have to like wait on to show up or to be motivated to be the guy. I want a guy that like he is in the game, he's taking those shots. Whether he misses or makes them, those are the shots he wants. Like Tyler Herro, I don't know if y'all watch him. He don't wait for shit.
Nah.
Yeah,
he get the ball in his hand. He's putting them up regardless. Like he's whoever's guarding him, he's going at him. Like I like that. That's a leader. That's somebody that people want to follow. You know, and I think Kevin Durant, him and Tyler Herro, they could really play off each other well. And then Khalil Ware, grow him as a third guy. You know what I mean? Let him in. I think that could be a really scary lineup.
Yeah.
You know,
the 3 of them.
And they do got a nice little coach down there too.
Oh yeah, with him and Spo. Oh my God, the sets. And Kevin Durant, he likes structure. He loves structure basketball and like plays and playing the right way, and that's all about Spo. So like that'd be a perfect match, coach and player. Last one I had was Memphis. I like Memphis a lot.
I don't.
What?
Honestly,
not as much. Not as much as
Morant.
They're already set up.
As I said,
they missing something. It's always Memphis, always missing something though.
Yeah, that would be clean. That would help. Like that would.
It would help Jai a little bit.
That would help Bane score. Bane is a bucket.
Bane's gone for me if that happens.
He's gone. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. You trade him because you can't trade Jaren Jackson. You can't trade.
Nah.
I think the second will be probably GG after Bane, and then Morant would probably be the third option.
Let me see.
Yeah,
there's a lot of chatter in Memphis about Morant being like the odd man out when everybody got to get paid, which is crazy. But
how?
Well, it's not crazy. It's just a sense of like y'all do remember there was a world when like Ja Morant was like the guy of the league.
Yeah, but he
made himself a liability.
Yeah. To think now that like everybody is kind of cool on Morant and Triple J and everybody's cool with Triple J being the guy in Memphis is crazy.
Nah, I feel like it's just like it's more so like a quiet before the storm kind of thing. Either it happens or it doesn't. Because with the injuries and the suspensions, it's kind of like we got to take a step back because now we don't know if we're gonna get full performance or we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like they've had some good playoff performances the last couple of years too, but that availability, as we always say, best ability is availability.
I ain't gonna lie, Ja Morant was hooping tonight. I knew he hooped tonight. I had to look at the stats: 32, 4, and 6. I mean,
he's been hooping. We keep saying that. Every time he's on the court,
that's hard to trade. You're right. I don't know, man. You might be right. I like it personally on the floor when I look at it on the court, what it could look like. But I see how like as trades go. I mean, I just think like this team needs some type of shakeup because I think this is pretty much the same roster they went with that year. They were number 1 in the West. And they're exciting, but this the half court offense for me, man. That's big for me when it comes to the playoffs. It's all about half court offense in the playoffs, and I think that's a team that would struggle in half court. So
yeah.
What y'all think about Chicago?
Like KD going there?
Yeah.
Damn, my fault, y'all.
Why would he do that?
Why not?
Ain't shit over there.
I might say ain't nothing over there.
As far as people,
Yeah.
They ain't got no structure right now.
None.
What they building around right now?
If he go there, they gonna start building around his eyes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You need somebody. You need a young star for a team
he needs
to build around.
He's not at the spot anymore, but he can be the number one guy. Personally, not saying that. Let me take that back because that can sound like he can't do it. He could do it, but like I don't think he really wants to do that anymore. Like I think he wants to be the second guy, pushing it.
Wants to be a part of
but the third, team. But he wants to be on a team.
Yeah,
to where he can just play basketball and not have to worry about doing a whole bunch of other shit and hearing a whole bunch of other shit. Like,
and you don't think you can do that in Chicago?
No,
they're not gonna win.
They're not gonna win. They don't have nothing.
So he's gonna waste his final 3 years in a losing situation. You know, does it really make sense?
I think the team for me that I was thinking about also was the team that drafted him, and not technically not the team that drafted him, but the Oklahoma City Thunders. That was a team that I'll look at him going back to
OKC. I would love to see that.
Yeah,
I heard that's a big one.
Because he would definitely help fucking SGA take the pressure off him.
Who we trading? It ain't free, my boy.
It ain't. I know it ain't free.
Everything costs something. So who we giving up? You give up Chet?
Nah.
Is Chet going?
Dart.
Who?
Dart.
Nah, that ain't cutting it.
I ain't done yet.
That's your first. I'm hanging up the phone. If you start with Dort, I'm clicking.
No. Because I'm trying to think. You don't have to give it one of the brothers. More like you have to give it Jalen.
Who?
Jalen
Williams?
Yeah.
J-Dub?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm still on the phone. Keep talking to me. Who else? I need another one.
Dang, you gotta give up J-Dub? Tough.
Jack, you're a hater. You're crazy for that. Wow. Super hater for that. Wow. Whole all-star.
It's so crazy. You might just slide Isaiah Joe in there too.
I don't want him. Give me somebody else.
Yo, you have to take him.
You gotta drop Aaron too. Don't you give up Aaron? Oh.
And
you know who I do? I'll take Case and Wallace off your hands.
Yeah, that's an L. You lost it. You lost that J-Dub.
What's wrong with J-Dub?
I'm saying like you giving J-Dub up for KD? That's you losing.
Oh, and I want y'all next year first pick.
Oh, you had that.
Oh, I can.
Oh yeah. To get KD to pair with SGA. Oh yeah.
Oh, but that's not y'all pick. I want the bad pick that y'all got.
Oh nah.
Pick.
Oh nah. They're not gonna get that up. They might though. Nah, I don't think they're gonna get that up though.
I'm giving you a generational player in Kevin Durant, and I can't get your worst.
He's
your
old.
Worst from the Jazz.
He's old.
20 old.
20 a game isn't old.
God.
That's better than half your roster last season.
Better than roster
More
this
than half,
season.
actually. Better than 98% of your roster.
Better than
them. Your roster right now.
J-Dub average 18. That's gonna get you to the finals.
So Shy averaged like 30. Like how much shots he getting up?
That is true.
J-Dub averaged 21.
21. Ooh, that's not bad actually.
Chet's averaging 15
for a second-year guy. That's not bad.
J-Dub, right?
Yeah, 21.
I know.
But they don't have to give us some picks and some young guys for KD if they don't get KD.
For sure.
Definitely gotta do
that. All
that.
right, man. So JJ Redick has the Lakers playing at probably the best they played in, I would probably say, since the bubble.
Yeah.
Number 2 in the West.
There's a lot of people saying that JJ Redick should be coach of the year.
I disagree.
They got the Lakers at 40-22, which is a complete flip from last season. So, what do y'all guys think about JJ Redick being Coach of the Year, and what do y'all think about just his overall job as the Lakers head coach this season?
Coach of the year for me is I'm gonna say it's a stretch
Yeah.
because y'all already know who I have Coach of the Year is already. I met my guy over in Detroit because of what he doing with Detroit Pistons. That's who I'll have Coach of the Year. But JJ Redick, I feel like he got a lot of backlash because of LeBron chose one of his buddies to be the coach, or LeBron handpicked JJ Redick. He's gonna do the same as Darvin Ham did. And at first I
Yeah.
believed it for a little bit, and then I was like, nah, he basketball smart. He basketball smart. He's gonna know what to do. He gonna know, like, I forgot what game it was. He told Rui to do something, to cut or something, and then literally, yeah, he's like, yeah, cutting and got the ball. It was a bucket.
He was on the wrong side for the play.
Yeah, like he's doing good. When I say if Detroit wasn't doing what they're doing, oh yeah, JJ hands down. But I feel like as in record wise, JJ will win it. As a record wise, JJ would. I feel like JJ will win it. He has
Me and
proven
JB.
that he could be a coach in this league, even though he has no coaching experience, because he know basketball.
Prayers, honorary Lakers fan. How you feeling?
JB
How you
knows
feeling about JJ Redick and the Lakers? What were your expectations to start the year?
At first, I didn't have the highest expectations. Then we all got surprised with the Luka trade. I like the way I like the way we look. I like the way JJ's adjusting to what we have, and I fuck with it. I see us going. I wouldn't say too far, but I see us making a little run
So, like West Finals.
type shit.
I think his biggest challenge is going to be having a rotation in the playoff. How he's going to have both his star players, if he's going to have to take both of them off the court. What are you
Yeah,
going
because
to
our bench is
do?
terrible.
What are you going to
man.
do? Are you going to trust in Austin Reeves to run an offense with your bench and keep a lead? Or, yeah, basically keep a lead and not lose a lead? Would you trust in Austin Reeves to do that and lead him on the
Not
court as a
not
young?
not with Gabe Vincent and fucking Jackson Hayes and
Jackson Hayes,
fucking
I think he starts now.
Yeah, he hurt right now though.
Hayes hurt again.
and Finney
Yeah.
Smith and them. I don't, man, bro. I'm not trying to
Hey,
hear that shit,
hey,
bro.
Finney was one of the best pickups of the season. He's hooping.
Was
So. Yeah,
he
man.
was one of the biggest pickups
He had
until
one. He had one bad game, bro. Damn.
I had a couple of 1-4s. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I
uh,
definitely think like, JJ was exactly what I thought he would be. I think he's the basketball mind. He's the savant. I never get to use that word, so I'm glad I get to use it in this sentence. He's the savant of the game. He gets it at the highest level. And I think between him, Luca, and LeBron, I can't think of a better locker room to strategize in a playoff series. You know what I'm saying? Like 7 games, I literally could take them with anybody in the league right now. Probably outside of the Celtics and the Cavs, because we seen what that looked like the other night. That was bad.
Celtics
Celtics depth.
bench.
The Celtics depth was just too much, and it's too much for most people, especially for a team who has Jemison coming off the bench. I don't even know who that is. I don't know his first name, but his name is Jemison, 55. Trey Jemison.
They
That
said
was
when
crazy.
I see a crazy. They said when he played there 11-0. I don't know what
With Trey
game.
Jemison.
Yes.
I mean, he gives you good spot minutes, but it's like in a series when I need him to come out there and be
Kawhi
on the
just
floor.
Kawhi just hit a game winner in Sacramento in overtime.
So, but yeah, man, I'm excited. I think JJ Redick looked really good, and yeah, I'm excited to see what the rest of the year looks like.
I'm looking at the Celtics stats. The fifth best scorer is a bench player.
Yeah,
over their starting point guard. Just to say,
but
Pritchard averaged more than Drew Holiday coming off
as
the
he
bench.
should,
It's just tough, bro.
I'm saying
as he
as
should.
he should, but I was saying, that's 14 points off your bench.
Yeah, already instant too.
Must be nice.
He not what you call it. Not one of them dudes that takes a minute to get going either. Like he's very aggressive. So like, I mean, I think that just speaks volumes to their
So yeah,
team and
I feel like he will definitely. It would be a close race between both coaches. Detroit head coach, I can't remember his name. Is the Bickerstaff that's up there? I can't remember his name for Detroit.
Honestly,
I feel like it'd be a close race between them two.
I think Kenny Atkinson is the favorite right now.
Who's that?
Cleveland. That's a good one. Yeah, I mean they're killing.
Yeah. What was they what's the name last year?
I like JJ Redick early on the season, but I guess it really is based on what he finished at.
And they came from 10th to 2nd, and that's why I feel like that's where it comes down to. I see.
I'm saying JJ moved up the rankings too.
It was crazy. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, he got Luca," but if you think about it, they were winning before Luca got there. They were on a streak, but when Luca got there, when it was just Bron and a bunch of when it was Bron and Reeves, and they was getting it out the mud, and it was still hooping at a high level. So like,
Yep,
Yeah.
Reeves was getting to it.
I don't
Yeah,
really
more-
think that them losing Bron is going to affect them that much. That sounds crazy, but
So Cook, I don't think that he can win. I don't say he can't, but right
it's not looking
now
good for them.
I'm talking about the head coach for the Cavs.
Mhm.
They won 54 games last year. They on pace to win more this year, but it's saying they have 54 right now, but
They have 54 and what?
54
54
and
and 11.
10 right now. Last year they
Oh,
had
10.
uh
Thunder got 11 losses.
hold on. I lied. Hold on. I gotta look at it real quick.
Yeah, they have 53.
They're 53 right now?
The Thunder are 53 and 11.
Yeah. God darn it. Ooh. What they had last year? Last year they finished 48 and 34. I guess you can put them in a. I guess I could see that. They improve on last year, but I just feel like just having a team that had two bad, like 2 years combined is the worst. I just feel like you got to give it to a coach that's improve a team like that. That's like a big improvement from not making the playoff to being a number 6. Not even in the play-in. In the play, they're already in the play. They're in the playoff right now. If it goes,
Yeah.
they ain't got to play in the play-in.
That is pretty crazy.
But since
They
we're
was
talking, yeah, that's some crazy shit though. But since we on the topic of the Lakers, we gotta talk about the young bull over there in the G League,
Bronny James.
Mr. Bronny James, averaging 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. I feel like, for me,
he gets over there.
he get to a bucket over there, but for me, I feel like his game can translate to the NBA. But I feel like with the Lakers, how they are right, I feel like you could take a few minutes from I would say Gabe Vincent, Cardio Gabe. I think he could take his minutes and just have Bronny develop in the NBA instead of keeping it in the G League. But I feel like he's gonna end up being on the playoff roster.
I was gonna ask you, like, do you think he has to like start on a different team? Does he have to be on a different team in order to get like the right shot, the right freedom? Is it too much pressure in LA?
It might be.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's a lot of pressure.
Put him in
looking-
Chicago. I feel like he need to go to Chicago.
I could.
I'm looking at everything, right now, stats and the South Bay Lakers and everything, and I'm to say he would take Gabe Vincent minutes. That's wild. First and foremost,
I'm not saying take. I would say like
Yeah,
if
can it give me more than 1 and 9?
I'm saying what I'm saying
I
because
don't
it's
think
like
I don't think he would. That's the worst part. I don't think he
He
would.
can't
I
he
don't
can't
think he
give me
would.
more than 5 points off the bench.
No,
Damn,
no. It's not because
5 points.
he's not good enough. I just think that like,
Opportunity.
bro, it's hard to score in this league, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
hard.
that easy. If Gabe Vincent not doing it, what do you think Brody finna do? You feel me? Like, like it's no disrespect to Bronny. It's just, bro,
I
it's
think a
really
lot of
like
people
that in this
forget.
league.
I think a lot of people forget what Gabe Vincent was doing before he got
That's
on
what
the
I'm
Lakers.
saying. It's not
oh
like he was
Miami game
bad.
was crazy.
Gabe is a far better pro than Bronny right now. It's just the fact that
He been in the league
what Gabe,
longer.
what Gabe exactly. So now we're asking him to play minutes in the playoffs. What are we talking about? Like, come on.
yeah.
I was no.
I
I wasn't
I
talking about
like
the playoff.
Vandy a lot too,
Yeah, you mean
and I
like
feel
this
like he's not
season?
getting
Yeah, like for the season, like at the end of the
I,
season right now.
I think what he's doing right now in the G League, he should keep doing it. Just let him rock in the G League, man. Let him play as much as he possibly can. Let him get this
Vanderbilt, right?
confidence up. And I would say next year, bring him into the summer league roster. Let him be the guy on the summer league team in a big stage. Let him hoop versus the rookies that are coming up, and let him shine in there. Now, if he looks good in the summer league and he averaging 25 in the summer league, at that point, it's like, okay, we got to give him some minutes. The Lakers this next season coming up because he's hooping. Like he's shown he can do it consistently,
Yeah.
But right now, don't touch it. Like he's hooping. I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to ruin his confidence. I want him to
Yep.
be where he's at and let him be the guy. Because right now he's shining. I don't want to ruin nothing. Like, leave it where it's
Hey,
at.
think about it though. It's
Mm.
obviously it's hypothetical, but if we make a run and we go and it's looking like we might win, they're gonna bring him back. You think they're gonna stop him from getting the ring?
No, he's gonna be on the playoff roster for sure.
They're gonna put
Yeah,
him in there.
He's gonna be
They're
that.
gonna
he's
put him
not.
in there.
He's gonna be the
He's
13
normally there
man.
anyway.
No,
He's normally there anyway. So
only home games. They only got. They only like technically bring him back for home games. I don't think I've seen him play an away game. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen Bronny played an away game.
yeah, nah, man.
If I'm not
I,
mistaken. Let me look at
I,
his season stats and see.
Yeah, I don't think he's played.
Yeah, he
I tell you what,
has. He played a
I
couple
think
home
right now,
games.
man, the best thing Bronny can do right now is stay in the G League and continue to develop, man. Put your head down and work. That's what he's best at, man. I feel like when Bronny is just doing his thing and hooping, that's when he looks the best. He's comfortable. And right now in the South Bay, man, he looks good. He looks confident. He's taking shots. They might not be good. Sometimes, man, bad shots are good shots when you're developing. Like
Confidence.
sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like you might take a little three when you can't get by him. Just pull one and see if you hit it. You know what I'm saying? You need that because sometimes in the league, that's the only shot you're gonna get when you're facing a good defender. You might gotta hit him in and
Hey,
now and pull up over him.
Yeah.
Like
him and what's name went
so,
at it.
like
Him and Isaiah Thomas
Isaiah
went at
Thomas,
it.
I saw that. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. By the way, I know this is not completely off topic, but he looks crazy in the G League. I don't know. Y'all go look at that, man. Y'all go look at that. I can't tell if he on Boston still or not. No.
Is he
You know,
like?
I should
Uh,
that's another cheated out of the league.
yeah.
yeah.
We could have a whole pod about that shit. I got a couple dudes that should be on the roster right now, but
Yeah.
yeah, man, Bronny looked really good. What do y'all think about the treatment of Bronny overall as far as the Lakers? Like from the minute he was drafted until right now, how would you grade the way they developed Bronny James to this point?
Like develop wise or like in just general, like in media
Like
talk
just
also.
I would say just development.
I
The
feel
way
like
that
they're
they
taking the
developed
right
him.
path.
Yeah.
I feel like they're taking the right path because you look down to it. Yeah, everybody want to see him play. You know, everybody was like, "Oh, you draft this dude, but he only averaged 4 points in the college." Like, it's in the second round, bro. You're not gonna get somebody in the second round that's averaging 20, 15. There's
No.
players that be out there like that, but I think the one player everybody brought up that everybody was like mad about that didn't get drafted was Buddy from NC State. I forgot his name. Big dude.
Hey, center?
He went
No.
he went crazy.
I was thinking Burns? Oh,
what you
DJ
call
Burns.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to. Oh yeah.
He's overseas. He's overseas hooping. I was watching this story. He went overseas to hoop.
He's in China right now.
But yeah, they were talking about like how Bronny get drafted, but he did, and it was a whole conversation. But I feel like
Potential, bro.
it's development. It's development. They're taking the right route. Let him get get like little 8-minute burner on some Dookie Tom games. Like if y'all getting blown out, throw him in a game. If y'all blowing somebody out, throw him in the game, give him some burner just to get his feet wet a little bit, know how the feel of the NBA is. You're not gonna get the full feeling because no one's gonna be really playing hard in garbage time. Nobody's gonna be going 100%. Some people will, like bench players will, because they want to prove that hey, I need more time, coach. Put me in more. I could, this is what I could do. But that's how I feel about it. About the Burner situation.
I think at the end of the day, bro, like my fault, Jack. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that I just think the G League was the right move. That's it.
Facts.
G League's the right move. Don't rush him. Basically, with the offense.
I even personally think, bro, if it's me, I probably wouldn't even keep bringing them to LA to Laker games at all. I think right now I just like him in the G League. I like him like just hooping, bro. Like I wouldn't even like let him focus on the Lakers right now. Like let him just do his thing down there and let him just have it. Like because I think for one it will separate him from his dad. Like and I kind of want that to be separate.
Yeah, give him his own identity, ability to feel like he's in control of a situation.
Yeah, like right now he looks like the guy on that team. That's good for him because when you go up and you play with a Luka, you know what I'm saying. You gotta have that confidence, bro, to come in there and still play your game. So, right now just it looks good. I wanted to keep it that trajectory. I think and I want to touch on the DJ Burns thing because I think a lot of people don't understand that like you get recruited and drafted based off of translation. Can your game translate to the league? And I think what makes Bronny different than DJ Burns is the athleticism of it. Bronny is super athletic. A lot of people don't really ain't peeping that, but that motherfucker can jump out the gym. He's a great defender too. He moves his feet well. He doesn't foul very often. Like he plays really good defense. I think the thing with DJ Burns is the things he was doing, the over, the hook shots and the post game. That's not really the NBA anymore. Same reason why Kenneth Lofton. Y'all go look him up. Kenneth Lofton was a dog.
Oh, it
but
still is.
It just doesn't translate well to the NBA. So you got to look at it from an athletic standpoint and a potential standpoint. Bronny is 18, 19 years old. No, what is it? What is he? He's 20 years old. I think DJ Burns is like 23. And DJ Burns had no outside jumper. That's already not going to work in the league. Like, you got to be able to shoot in this NBA, period. So, yeah, man, that's touch on that.
I feel you on that.
I think Bryce gonna be tough.
Bryce, you got a good frame.
Don't speak on it yet. Let it marinate. I don't want to start hating, man. Let him.
Who's gonna hate?
Yeah, he gonna be.
Cook.
The
vibe.
LeBron haters, man. They waiting for that. I ain't even want to bring it up. Let him be his own person. I don't think we talk about him. I like that.
I'm ready to watch him next year at Arizona. And then I'm ready to watch Melo's son at Syracuse. And then I think the team, even though I hate him, I think the team I'm ready to watch next year, and Cook's gonna love this. I'm ready to watch Duke with them Boozer boys, man.
Come on, man.
Them Boozer boys boys about to be.
Rumor has it Cooper want to run it back.
I think he will. He got until
lock in, bro.
Come on, come run it back and get a chip.
I think he got until May to rescind his pull his name from the draft, and then he could come back. But I feel like he's gonna wait until to see who wins the lottery to basically. All right, I'm gonna come back. But
He come back. We're running it back again. We're gonna win it this year too.
y'all not winning it this year.
Y'all not winning
Um,
this shit.
I don't know if you watched it this year, but
Y'all not winning it this year.
our defense is top tier, best defense in the nation.
You know,
by the way.
you know, I watch college ball. Y'all not winning it
No.
this year.
we beat Auburn, bitch ass. They suck. What's up?
They're not that great.
They're not that good. They just lost to Bama. Nah,
We'll beat Bama. We'll beat Bama too. What's up?
I don't think y'all beat the SEC team this year. I don't think.
It's not there's not nobody guarding Con Knuckle, or for that matter Cooper. I ain't even got to say him. That go by. You know what I'm saying? We talking about 3-headed monster over there. Sorry though, we get on top. I'm just saying. When I tell y'all, when y'all see us in the chip, holding the trophy, cutting the net, don't say nothing.
And when y'all get a second round exit, I'm like y'all like you told you
You
could.
won't. Where LSU at?
We suck at basketball.
Okay, let's make it sure. What about UConn?
UConn is down this
Michigan.
year. They down bad this year.
Michigan, where y'all at?
We're not bad,
Okay.
but we ass.
I know.
We good at football.
Texas A&M. Y'all decent. That's solid. Y'all beat what's Auburn actually.
They did upset Auburn.
We're good at football though. So I feel
like it flip. I feel like it flip flop, bro.
Barely. You drunk. You drinking right now. Nigga tripping.
There's only one good team in ACC now, bro. ACC done went down, bro. ACC is bad.
The fall off was crazy.
The fall of the ACC is wild, bro. Hold on.
No, the fall off of Michigan. Not chill, bro. It's just because like the SEC, bro. They got I don't know what happened.
We
sacrificed our basketball program for the football program.
SEC. I would say SEC did because SEC did good in football, but basketball wise, they said we try to take over.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro.
I take that back, Cook. There's SMU won 22 games first year.
Yeah. They were good in the AAC though last year.
But
so they kind of already.
I'm saying that it's different competition over here in ACC. I'm saying
you would think that, but then I'm watching Duke win 5 games in a row by 20, and I'm like, oh wait, maybe ACC is bad.
They have 3 teams with 9+ win streak right now.
Yeah,
Louisville, Clemson, and Duke. I think the biggest fall off is Virginia. And Notre Dame.
Well, they coach retired. Tony Bennett. That was a big.
And Syracuse fell off too. You don't hear much about Syracuse basketball like that no more. But hopefully next year, it's
It's just the coaches, man. It's a new era of coaching too. You got to think a lot of them
Duke changed coaches.
Coaches quit.
But it's Duke though. You gonna get them big names go to Duke because Duke is known for basketball.
Yeah, Duke's coach turnover was like
seamless.
Yeah, it was like kind of like set up. Like they had that kind of set up already. Like when Michigan, our coach turnovers were ugly, all of them. Versus like other programs, I don't know.
Carolina had a seamless one.
I was about to say Carolina, and then Syracuse. I was about to say Syracuse's turnover.
Yeah, that killed them.
Kentucky. Kentucky is kind of seamless too.
Hold on, let me see what the SEC what they're doing. Let me see what they're doing in the SEC.
Arkansas, they kind of flopped. I ain't see that coming. I ain't gonna lie.
Rick Pitino is coaching St. John's.
He's coaching his ass off at St. John's right now too. I don't know what's going on over there.
He's
I ain't gonna lie.
Over there. That's such a sneaky storm over there.
You know what has been bothering me, bro? Is when these like number 1 players they go to like these lower tier schools and they just be chucking shots all game.
Yeah,
because they know they're like one and done and they're out.
Yeah,
and it's just like Rutgers. Like, what is that?
Rutgers, yeah,
Like
I know.
Dylan Harper and like I know they're leaving. They play like they're leaving. Like they know they're going to the draft.
What conference is
You're not trying to win though. Like, where's the pride?
What conference are you coaching in right now, Jack? What conference is that?
Say again?
What conference is Rick
You know
Pitino
what I'm
coaching
saying?
in?
You know what I'm saying, Trey? Like, why you come in here just to, like put up like 50, 20 shots a game and then like and what? And we out? That's what we doing?
Michigan, Big 12.
No. What's the name?
What?
St. John's.
Casino, taking the strip
Big
clubs
10?
and casinos.
Oh, St. John's.
You feel me? Come on, man.
St. John's in the Big East.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the Big.
The Big
Yeah.
East used to, man. Hey, for all the little bros that don't know about the Big East,
Hey,
that used to be the conference. I
Butler.
swear for God.
Damn, Butler fell off for real. You don't hear shit about Butler no more.
I knew we weren't after that whole little team they had them 2 years. I knew they weren't gonna be nothing. They got lucky.
Butler's little quick little stint.
Little 2 year stint when they was like in the Final Four 2 years in a row. Like, yeah, no, that's not.
Gonzaga is in.
Gonzaga fell off too.
I was about to say
They've been-
Gonzaga's fall off is crazy.
They've been losing in the WAC in the.
I've been UConn.
They in the WAC?
I thought Gonzaga, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they in the West. They in the West Coast. They number 2 right now. They're 23-6, 23-8. They behind
8.
Yeah,
They losing games in that weak ass conference.
I'm saying, bro, they be losing hella sneaky games. Like
they lost 4. They lost 4 in conference this year.
They be losing to Providence.
St. Mary, California is the number 1 team in that conference right now.
St. Mary's a sneaky. They always good in that conference though.
All right, so they lost. Hold on.
Who did Gonzaga lose to though? Out of St. Mary, besides St. Mary's,
They lost to West Virginia. They lost to UConn.
No. Who did Gonzaga lose to in conference play? That's what I want to know.
Oh, conference play. Who else in the conference again? Let me look. Let me go back to
That conference is trash. They got San Francisco University in that motherfucker. I know they ain't lose to them. Let me find out they lose. Let me find out they losing.
I don't think
they losing to 2 stars.
They lost to St. Mary.
Yeah.
That's that they normally do every year. That's understandable.
They lost to. I want to say they lost to Santa Clara too.
Oh nah. Yeah. They got 4 losses in conference. Who the other 2?
Oh, I'm about to look at their schedule right now. It's weird looking on that.
Mark, you about to retire. That's what it's looking like. Ain't gonna lie.
All right, conference play. Who else? So name their conference again so I can know who I'm looking at.
Whack.
They lost to St. Mary twice. They lost to them twice. That's 2.
They lost twice.
Yeah, they lost.
They normally split it. They
lost by 4 the first game, and then lost by 7. Or no, like they lost by 6 the second game.
Okay, that's close. They'll see each other in the conference championship game.
Yeah.
Who else they lose to? There's 4 losses in conference. You said, right?
Get that ass whooped up in there too.
I'm looking right now.
That's what it's looking like. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I watched one of those games. I watched one
the other day.
One of those games. I think the point game wasn't as close as it looks. One of those games wasn't where as close as that final score close.
They weren't even in the top 25 in recruiting.
Who?
I said Gonzaga. I said, ain't no way.
Nobody trying to go over there.
They fell off like that?
All right, so all their losses this year was West Virginia, Kentucky, UConn, UCLA, Oregon State, Santa Clara, St. Mary,
UCLA,
St. Mary's, St. Mary again. So yeah.
So the Oregon State, got it.
Oregon State is crazy.
They lost in OT.
It's crazy. Oregon State.
We're gonna talk about the Kyrie injury, and
injury. Okay.
Damn, my nigga Kyrie. Fuck.
So with the Kyrie injury.
Fuck, I don't even want to watch basketball for it. I ain't gonna lie, I was not watching basketball. Y'all know how I feel about Kyrie, bro. I don't even watch. I know they probably wouldn't even go do shit in the playoffs, but just off the strength that come out there, I'm probably not even gonna watch it. Fuck, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sabonis Cook, you know how I feel about watching Kings games with Sabonis on screen. He ain't even played in about 5 games. I don't even know what to watch no more. I don't even know.
Hey, man, just watch the Cavs, bro. It's good
What?
basketball.
You can watch my boy. You can watch my boys up in Boston.
I'm not here no more. There's no need.
You can watch my boys up in Boston.
Say what?
So you can watch my boys up in Boston.
I just, you already know what's gonna happen when they step on the floor.
Or Pelicans. The Pelicans are a good watch right now.
Yeah, Trey
Chilling.
Murphy's fun to watch.
Trey Murphy, Zion.
Zion hooping. But now I feel like it sucks, man. Like for somebody like Kyrie who been putting in the work day in, day out, just
he's supposed to get a super max after the end of this year, bro. He was set up for a super max.
it sucks,
Well
man.
deserved.
It would be well deserved too, bro. But it sucks. That his injury just remind me of when Kobe tore his Achilles, bro. That's how I took Kyrie's injury. I was hurt when Kobe got hurt.
Don't let Jason Tatum hear you say none of this. They'll be pissed.
Oh God, you gonna be mad.
They're gonna be livid.
It was one of those injuries, man, where like it's very few injuries in the league where you feel like the man's just like he's your man's or something where you're like, damn, like it kind of hits you. When I saw that, I was pretty sad, man, because I just love watching his game. I've always admired how he carries himself on the court, really outside of the court, really too. I care a lot about Kyrie, man, and he's a Duke guy, so y'all already know how I'm rocking with him. So
Yeah.
I just, yeah, man, prayers to him, and I think he has a lot of basketball left, and I think if anybody can come back from this and get back to that level, it's Kyrie. So
Absolutely.
I'm not too worried.
That's the one thing that concerned me the most. I've been thinking, or I was saying about the other day with injuries. Like he's 32 right now. I'm just like, this is my favorite. Like this is a player that we're not gonna appreciate until he's retired. We're not gonna appreciate the shit that he does on the floor.
They not.
How much more this is gonna get?
They not.
I know I will.
I know who he is.
I think the only thing I would say I'm scared of is him losing the explosive, like off the dribble to blow by somebody, and it comes back to where that mental block of like trusting that need to do what he used to do, and at the age he is right now, it's gonna be hard. But I feel like Kyrie, he could come back and still be dominant.
I feel like mental blocks don't affect killers.
Yeah.
And like I feel like for him, like guys like him, Kobe, it's something to think about for sure. But I feel like once you see that first three go down, that first shot go down, it's like, okay, yeah.
You saying shot though, because I think Kyrie take people off the dribble. Like,
and that's not gonna change no matter
that's what I'm saying though. With that knee, you gotta move. You gotta think that ligament they're gonna put new ligaments in, but it's gonna come down to like, damn, if I move a certain way. Remember with the same thing with D Rose. He wasn't that explosive as he was. But that's two different players.
Yeah, he's two
different. He was explosive, but
Kyrie
is always crafty. He's crafty.
Yeah, he's more deceptive and crafty using angles versus using like speed and athletic ability. I absolutely. I mean, yeah, and like those quick moves. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. I agree in like those quick twitch jab moves and like finishing at the rim with his craftiness, like really coming up off that knee could be crazy. And Kyrie's never had an injury like this his whole career. It's kind of a late time to be getting a torn. What is it, ACL or meniscus? ACL, right?
Yeah, I think he had a foot injury, but that's different though.
That's still a pretty massive injury for a basketball player.
Because he only played what? He only played like what? 6 games? Like it was 11 games.
Played 11 games. That dude.
Yeah, but
that boy put on a show in the 30. I'm sorry,
a knee injury at 32 is.
Hey, my God, it's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely going. You're right, dog. It's definitely going to be an adjustment. I think somebody as savvy as him, I don't think he would not come back unless he feels good, like feels like himself close enough. Then all you gotta do is burn off the rust in the game. So yeah, it's gonna be I'm excited. I'm a little worried. I hope he doesn't come back to Dallas. I think Dallas is a dumpster fire of a team now.
Yeah, they're cursed.
I don't know if y'all saw Klay Thompson's dad pretty much came out and said, man, he really wished that Klay Thompson would have went to the Lakers. He was talking about it on the when they played LA because he's a caster for the Lakers, and he was saying, man, I'm worried for my son right now because it's bad in Dallas right now. Like they ain't got nothing going for him.
Everybody's getting injured.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do next season, as far as like what they're gonna do with AD, what they're gonna do with Kyrie. Kyrie probably won't be back until after the All-Star break next year.
I would say mid-season. I would say mid-season. And if they're bad, I want to bring him back.
Exactly. So it's like, and they don't got a lot of pieces that would get me that excited on the wing or the backcourt. So,
and Klay would have been a perfect fit for the Lakers too.
Come on, man! Like it made sense. I think everybody had thought it made sense for the LA, but that ain't that's besides the point. But yeah, man, Kyrie, man, we're gonna see where he ends up, what kind of money he's looking at. Like Jack said, he was up for a supermax, but now it's like, where's his range? What does he ask for? I think he has leverage with Dallas because it's like, you need me.
Facts.
You got rid of Luka. At this point, I'm your biggest star.
And AD's all bruised up.
AD got his chicken. He good for a little minute. So right now it's all about me and my money. So
facts.
We gonna see.
But before we move on to the NFL, we gotta talk about one of the greatest WNBA player to ever touch a basketball, Diana Taurasi, who call it quits this year. It's tough saying that because she was one of my favorite basketball players in the WNBA to watch. She left with 3 championships. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but she was like one of my favorite players to watch, man. Like, it sucks that, it has to end, but she accomplished a lot. College and in the W.
Yeah.
Do y'all think she go down as the greatest WNBA player ever?
Greatest WNBA player? Nah.
I would say one of.
Yeah, for sure. She's. I give her top 5. Top 5. It might be my 5, but that's subjective always. Yeah.
That's
there's some killers in the first 3 spots. Sorry. She's a killer too, though. She's a killer too. Don't get it twisted. So I don't.
Yeah, there's some ladies out there. Some pure dogs.
I'm just like, I don't know if she's better than Candace Parker.
No. I got Candace as 1.
There's no question about that.
I got Candace as 1.
And then you got Lisa.
Lisa
and then
2.
you got
Lisa.
Tina.
I don't know if she's better than Lisa.
Then you got Tina.
I was about to say that. Tina. I don't know.
I said she's in the top 5. More likely 5.
I don't think she's better than Maya Moore. So
that's what I'm saying.
And Maya Moore.
Maya Moore was different.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Ooh.
And then you gotta acknowledge. I don't know.
I don't even know if she's better than Lindsay. I'm not gonna wild out. I was about to say I don't know if she's better than Lindsay Whalen, but I was like, ooh.
I was about to say some shit too. I was about to say Asia, but
Asia got time. Asia's tough. She got.
I'm not gonna compare her yet because she got to play her whole career out. But
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna let Asia keep playing. You feel me?
Yeah.
But Asia definitely got time.
Shout out to Diana though, man. Good career. I'm glad she hanged it up. I love people when they go out on top. I think she did that for her life.
She definitely left her mark on the game.
She gave me Kobe vibes for a woman.
She got that.
She's a killer.
She got that dog in her.
I think she had 2 chips?
3.
3
chips. I mean, look, you can't ask for more than that. I mean, as a career, so and she's led up all those teams.
So she had 3 chips, 2 Finals MVP. She had 1 regular season MVP, 11 times All-Star, 10 times all WNBA first team, 4 second team, and she won Rookie of the Year. 5 scoring titles she won 2006. Then from 2008 to 11, she won all of them. She's assist leader. She was on the.
That's what I like about her game, bro. She's an amazing.
She was on the. Bro, she was on.
Leader.
Great passer.
She won an assist leader in what's that? 2014. Then she was on the 15th anniversary team, 20th anniversary team, 25th anniversary team, and then she also accomplished outside of the W in Euro basketball. 6-time champion in Euro basketball, 7-time champion in Russian basketball, and she's the most winningest female Olympic basketball player.
That's a fucking resume right there.
Is she all-time scorer in WNBA history too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
she
a
got
resume.
it. Yeah, she got it. I ain't gonna lie. She might be the
She
GOAT.
got it.
She might be the GOAT. Hearing all that, she might be the GOAT.
And she won
I didn't know
3.
none of that. I'm gonna be real.
And she won 3 national titles at UConn.
Yeah, she might be the.
Dang, she might be the fucking GOAT.
She might be. She might be the GOAT of the WNBA. I'm not. That resume was crazy. I don't think there's one that compares.
Yo, your vibe check cook was on point because she's Kobe.
And what's crazy?
Might be the.
That's not all her championships I named too, because she also won 3 Russian Cup and 3 Russian League Player of the Year, also Turkish National League Championship, Turkish Cup winner.
She's a hooper.
Yeah, she might be the GOAT.
She also won College Player of the Year. Also, like she won.
She knows ball, bro.
Right? Yeah, she got it.
Damn, that's
she won.
The wild. That's the wildest.
She got voted as the GOAT.
She won. She won 04, 08, 12, 16. And this year she just got put on a roster because it was her last Olympic, but that was all gold. And then she had 3 more gold in World Cup play, in the World Championship play, and a bronze.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Jack. We forgot some killers in the W. I'm not gonna lie, we missed a lot of hoopers.
We did.
Yeah. Cynthia Cooper.
Yeah.
Hooper.
Yeah.
Tamika Catchings.
Dawn.
Lauren Jackson. Cheryl Swoops.
Damn.
Cheryl Swoops was on the Comets. She was on the Houston Comets. She was tough. Okay.
I feel like I'm glad
my baby.
I'm glad that W is getting a lot more FaceTime now.
Simone Augustus, she was tough.
Yes, LSU legend.
Elena Della Dawn.
Della Dawn was tough too.
Elena.
What's crazy? It says here she has earned her nickname the White Mamba, coined by Kobe Bryant.
Oh yeah,
she's stamped. She's stamped as the GOAT. It's not even close.
The WNBA assist leader is Sue Bird.
No. I say like for the season. She won assist leader. Yeah, she won assist leader.
Assist champion.
I thought you were saying.
No, for the season. Yeah, she led the league. She led the league in assists for the season 2014.
Oh, 1 year.
Yeah, she only did it 1 year, but that's still tough to do though, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Okay.
That's just look at her. Look at her resume. Is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's probably the best resume I've seen in sports. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
She won 2 Naismith College Player of the Year, back to back.
Yo, that nigga, that motherfucker Gino Auriemma. Oh my god, he got a his roster. His like historic roster of players on UConn women's is crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, UConn's won 88 games straight. Like,
Yeah, I remember how they lost that one when it snapped.
They won.
They
They
lost, I think they lost on a buzzer beater, right?
they won
I don't know.
111 games in a row.
Like
Yeah.
what? Like what are we doing?
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
Like how you go out there and let the girls win 111 games in a row?
Yep, Cook. It was a buzzer beater.
I know. I remember like that's it took a buzzer beater for them to win.
That's crazy.
It wasn't like they won by like 10 plus points. They had to struggle for that.
I forgot who they lost to. Huh? I'm about to look at it right now.
I think it was Stanford. No.
Mississippi State.
Oh, it was in the tournament, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
They lost in the Final Four to Mississippi State girls.
That was that magical run State had.
Yeah, that
that's
was
crazy.
UConn, bro. Like it was crazy how I forgot the year they won. The guys won and the girls won. I think they're one of the only colleges to do it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I think was it Kimba year they won when Kimba won.
That little UConn team on the men's side was tough.
Yeah.
Cause they won with Kimba and they won. I forgot what other year they won. They won a second time. But nah, Diane Taurasi, man, look, I appreciate you bringing joy to the game. Hey, hope you have a solid rest of your life. Thank you for stamping your legacy on this great game.
All right, man. So some NFL news. The Packers front office has asked for the tush push to be banned. I remember Trizzo saying earlier about a couple weeks ago we were talking about this that you said you
Some
feel
bullshit,
like
man.
no, you said something that was like pretty spot on. You said something about if they didn't want it to happen, then what?
It is legal. It is a legal play. If you don't want them to do it, don't let them get goal line. Period.
It's not even goal line. They do it on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they
Don't let them get that close, and then you won't have to deal with it.
But the league did deem it. The league took it. They look and see if there's been any injuries from the tush push. They couldn't find any. So the league was like, no, it's a legal play. We're keeping it. Because the crazy part is every team can do it. You just mad they do it better than y'all. They just mad they do it better than y'all.
Some teams do. Most teams do it with their tight end. I've seen a few teams do it this past year, and they usually use their tight end.
The Chiefs have used Travis Kelce before to do it.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Who else used their somebody? I think I've seen that a few times in college. Penn State used their tight end for that all the time.
But if you can't stop it, bro,
The Saints do it with Taysom Hill sometimes.
Yeah,
I feel like
one of those things. It's annoying because it works and they're winning championships.
And people are mad about it.
Right. It's like
Stop it.
Right, exactly.
they did it with Laporta. They did it with Laporta. They threw him like
the
a
Lions.
little pitch. Yeah, the same thing they do with Travis Kelce. They throw that little inside pitch, and he basically just runs it in, or they take it under center. That's just tough.
Yeah, I don't see why they would even recommend it
And the plays
to be banned. It's try and stop it.
Just stop
it. They just hating, bro.
I need to worry about a lot of other stuff instead of the tush push.
The
that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, that's what y'all front office concerned about?
There's a lot of holes. A lot of holes on that team.
Yeah,
not worried about I called get on some phones. They didn't get DK. They needed him. That was crazy. I thought they were gonna get him for sure.
And speaking of DK,
I was about to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, speaking of DK, he was recently traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 2nd round pick. Which I was surprised because they were asking for a 1st and a 3rd. So I feel like most teams, when they see that 1st and a 3rd, they're like, yes, DK's 27, but are you going to really spend a 1st and a 3rd?
Yes. Meet me in the middle. Give me a second.
And that's what happened. They ended up dropping the price and the Steelers was the first team to jump on it.
Hey, him and George Pickens together, man. Hey,
And who their quarterback?
shit, goddamn.
I say running back at Russ.
I'm about
Nah,
to say, why people keep saying that? Who's their quarterback? Where's the quarterback? That's like a third person.
Russ wasn't even bad this past year at
they
all.
both free agent. They both free agent. Russ and Fields are free agent.
So what? We gotta re-sign Russ? We're not happy with that?
I don't think they're gonna resign Russ. I think they're gonna resign Justin
Go with
Fields.
Justin, man.
We're gonna try an experiment with Justin Fields when we just saw Russell Wilson is the first thing that's worked in the last who the fuck knows how long.
But Fields was 5-0.
Where 5-0?
Where?
This year?
5-0 where?
This past year?
Yes, they started off 5-0.
When he won those first 5 games and then they switched it off to Russ, right?
And what happened? They start losing games too.
Games with Russ.
But I would say more for me with the Steelers thing. I feel like this is more offensive coordinator than it was the players. I feel like
were they not winning games with Russ?
They won game, but I'm saying though, I think they split 5-5. But I say Fields started off undefeated.
They went 10-7, like they did last year.
Yeah, they went
So they
10-7.
both won 5.
Okay. I mean,
if Justin
So they
Fields
both won 5.
so it's basically a preference thing.
Yeah, I think it comes down to a preference thing. Because they could go out and sign Sam Darnold.
My thing is like, what are you asking Justin Fields to do?
That's what I'm
Or that
saying.
bitch to DK and George.
So you want him to sit in the pocket and throw the football?
That's what I'm saying. You were asking Justin Fields to sit in the pocket and throw the football calmly.
Justin feels like he was playing flag when he was on Chicago.
I think the Steelers guy been O-line.
But everyone looks like they're fucking for their life in Chicago.
I mean, it's just like that's what scares me. Is now I'm asking Justin Fields to sit in the pocket and make reads, and it's like I've seen flashes, but that's all I've ever seen is flashes. Like I've never seen consistency.
We're going with doing something like doing what we think you can do versus sticking with someone that we know can do what we've seen him do. The same thing with the whole Vikings shit. Like, why are we considering McCarthy when we just saw what Donald can do? I don't get it. We just saw Russell Wilson win games. He sat in the pocket. He threw the ball well. And given Justin Fields did win those first 5 games, they were good games. But that's like the like Cook said, flashes. It's only flashes that we get. We got those same flashes in Chicago every few games, but
I did bring up the Chicago. They did make 2 big key acquisition in Jonah Jackson and Joe Tooney. I know everybody talking about what Joe Tooney did in the Super Bowl. You can't take nothing from him as Joe Tooney got traded to the Bears for a 4th round pick.
When did so what did the Chiefs get back?
4th round pick. I feel like Ben Johnson? I feel like he's definitely looking out for his quarterback. Try to protect him. Be as a rookie being the person that led the league in sacks. I felt like you have a coach now that's looking out for your best interests to keep you upright most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like that was 2 great pickup for Chicago. And another great pickup, I think it's a great pickup, was Adams to the Rams.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So now the question is, do Cooper Kupp stay? I say, do you try to keep Cooper Kupp still, or you still trade him?
Nah. You make room for Puka.
Puka Nakua.
I think Cooper got to move on, man. I think they made it clear they want to move on, and they already said they did actually. So
Send them to the Chargers.
I'm saying you live in LA already, and ain't nothing just to walk across the street.
They ain't walk across the street. It's just switch jerseys in the same stadium.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just drive down to where we practice. It's the same city. same town. You know what I'm saying? He'd be all right. Like I think it makes sense for Cooper to come to the Chargers. Uh, I was really hoping for DK personally. That's the one I
I
wanted
was
more.
too.
But
But I think what was probably not the I won't say surprise for me personally, but Debo getting shipped off to the Commanders.
I love it.
I like that move.
Them boys in the DC not playing.
Oh,
I know
God,
that.
You got
Redskins are crazy.
you got Scary Terry and you got Debo, and then you got the reigning Rookie of the Year at quarterback. Boy looked poised last year, and now he got another weapon. And with Debo, you could have so much package now. You can still put him in the backfield because you could take some reps from Robinson. You can still
Nah,
you still put him. You put him in a slot. You could put him in. You can do a lot with Debo. I seems. I feel like it's going. I feel like it's going to help them a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, they good in the backfield. They need to make that mom like with that man run some routes. I'm tired of seeing him take handoffs.
Yeah,
Go run a
but you can
route.
put them at both though.
I know, but
Like
That's the beauty of it.
you got Eckler though.
Good at,
Eckler out there still doing his thing. Like, feel
good
me?
at. That's what he's good at. Is taking the football from
Yeah.
out the back. You gotta play to his strengths, not his weaknesses.
Yo.
what?
That's all I'm saying. You just gotta play to your player's weak strengths.
You doing man's like that, bro? What's up?
Sometimes in today's NFL, your wide receiver strength is not running routes and catching passes. Sometimes your wide receiver's strength is taking handoffs out the backfield for some fucking reason. But
You gotta get them jet sweeps. You feel me?
Well, we also know. I feel like. How do y'all feel? Do y'all think the Seahawks are in a rebuild stage by cleaning the house, releasing Tyler Lockett, trading Geno Smith, and
Jackson Smith, he eat it over there.
and
Seen that.
trading Decaf. I said Decaf.
I think they've been in rebuild mode.
This nigga said decaf.
Decaf is crazy.
I think they've been in. I think they've been in the rebuild. What are they? What other mode were they in?
Stay alive, like floating.
That was floating. That wasn't that wasn't like bad, but it was still floating. Their defense was always good.
Who they backup QB?
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock's in New York.
Is it
Drew Lock's in New York. He's in New York.
So who's over there now?
What quarterback they got?
Fuck it, hell, I know. I'm about to check on. I have no fucking clue.
I got you.
Man, they've been in rebuild mode, man. I ain't trying to hear that.
They about to look like the Wizards.
They was hype as hell with Geno Smith, like he was finna take them to the bowl. Stop it.
Don't do Geno like that.
Oh, they're backup QB.
Is John Rhines Plumley?
Do Geno like what?
Sam Howell.
It's Jaron Hall and Sam Howell. Jaron Hall.
Oh, yeah, because Locke's on the Giants.
I guess Sam Howell.
Unless they trade up and try. Unless if they draft Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, Dart or Sam Howell.
Jackson Dart and Jackson Smith and the Jigba. That'd be hard.
I'll look. He thought Sam Howell was decent on the Commanders. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm a Carolina boy, so I like. Carolina boys. I grew up in North Carolina. I'm not a Carolina fan, and I mean it that way. Carolina, but
I was gonna say it, but I didn't watch.
I thought Sam Howell looked decent on the Commanders. I liked him out of the draft. So I mean, I would say roll with him and maybe the quarterback you draft in the training camp and see who wins. But yeah, man, I always felt like the Seahawks is holding on to that little Legion of Boom a little long, So yeah, man, rebuild mode it is, and good luck. It's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Longer than a minute.
The good news is the Niners is in rebuild mode too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But
poverty division now.
Players that also got released so far this offseason, we had Joey Bosa, we had Darius
Bye-bye.
Slay, we had
Bye-bye.
Von Miller.
Bye-bye.
At one point, we had Christian Kirk, but somehow they ended up trading him to the Texans for a 7th round. Evan Ingram also got released by the Jaguars. But the biggest news for me, I think, is Kirk Cousin going to the owners meeting and asking to be traded. Do y'all see an ideal spot for Kirk Cousin to land at?
Steelers.
The Steelers.
Oh, he need to sit his ass where he at.
Okay.
I feel like he's in the way if he goes to Pittsburgh.
He in a way. How?
Yeah. He keeps getting injured. And they need like a quarterback that can improvise plays.
He is
They got a good
low.
old line though. They got a good old line though. They could block and let them sit in there.
But the NFL's scary today. Like if you're not like elite, you're not just sitting in there and having a good time.
You not ain't that many pocket guys like that no more, is there?
No, it's not really like a thing like that no more. You gotta be able to move a little bit.
Yeah.
Kirk can't really move.
Yeah. I mean, just look.
His first few games in Atlanta were.
The problem is he wanted to come to Atlanta and he looked good. So it's like I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know the whole situation.
I didn't like it.
I don't know. I saw it in person. I went to the Chargers game and he didn't look comfortable in the pocket. I don't feel like he had confidence because some of the picks he threw was just bad. And the only reason why they lost that game was because he threw a pick six. That was the only touchdown the Chargers had the entire game. Everything was field goal.
That's all we needed, baby.
Like he looked uncomfortable in that pocket.
That's insane.
We
So-
can't fucking score for shit, bro. That's the only touchdown we had.
But
Like, man, like, but you know, Kirk Cousins, man, like when he went to Atlanta, I was excited, man. You know, he went there for his wife, and I was exciting, and I'm happy for him with his family. You know, I love the choice of the team. You know, he went to. They were young, they're exciting, got a lot of good pieces. You know, but I definitely think it's hard to come into a new team when you've been somewhere for so long and just come in and make plays, because that they act like he went into a situation that was just missing a quarterback and then they could take off. That team is still missing a lot of key pieces to be a good team. You know, it's the defense needs work. The offensive line was supposed to be good this year, but I think
They were not that good.
certain guys took steps back. I think they had 2 guys in the top 100 past year.
Bijan couldn't get no holes for nothing.
They just re-signed Jake. They just extended Jake Matthews on a deal.
He's solid.
Um,
They got that Linderbaum. Is that him?
Yeah, Ryan Limbaugh.
Yeah, he's tough. He's good inside. So I mean, they got good pieces. I don't know, man. I think Atlanta's just missing
they're missing a few key
quite
pieces. They're missing a few key
that's what I'm
pieces.
saying. I just think they need more, and I think they thought Kirk Cousins was gonna come in and fix all the problems. And Kirk Cousins has never been that type of quarterback historically. So, you know.
And then
man.
probably I think the biggest news we heard in the last couple of days was Myles Garrett re-signing with the Cleveland Browns, 4 years, $123 million.
I didn't see that coming personally.
I didn't see it coming either.
I didn't think he was gonna stay, but I mean, hey,
he got paid. You know, money talks.
Facts.
Money talks. That's how I feel about it. I don't feel like they're not a team that's going nowhere no time soon. I think he should have just try and get that trade. He only had 2 years left on his contract, but you know
He
when
could
it
have
comes,
got. He could have got that. He could have got that money somewhere else, man. I don't know.
I'm saying.
This generation, bro, these players just be. I don't know what their minds be at. Like, I guess they just don't care about winning no more. It's just about the
That's what I'm
bag. I
saying. You
get
don't
it.
want to win, bro. You one of the best goddamns. You don't want to win.
Like,
I knew you were
got
gonna
the
say
sack.
I was thinking, man.
You got the sack record. You know what I'm saying? Well, he don't got a sack record yet, but like, he was close to getting a sack record 1 year. He's been a top one defensive rusher. Like I feel like everything statistically outside of MVP of the league is he's gotten. It's like at this point in your career, bro, you're trying to win games, and we all know that Cleveland is nowhere near winning.
no,
I seen the report. They talking about Carson Wentz as a starter for them next year. I'm like, yo, like this is bad, bro. Like, your quarterback is a little, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it's not looking good in Cleveland right now. Like, I don't know what made
It's
you sign on
never
4
looking
years.
good in Cleveland. It never
They,
looks
they had
good.
that. They had that 1 year with Baker. They was up. They had
That,
Odell.
bro.
They had Odell. They had Jarvis.
That shit was trash too, man. I'm not trying to hear that.
They
It
made
turned
they made the
out.
playoff.
They got Nick Chubb. They had a lot going for him, but yeah, man.
But we got
You know who else made the playoffs? The Cowboys.
we're not gonna talk about the Cowboys. They're
Exactly.
but Cook
Man,
I hear that shit.
Cook
these
favorite
guys
quarterback.
been
Go ahead, Jack.
I'm just Cook took what I was thinking, said what I was thinking. That players don't even a generation of players that were stars. They don't even want to win no more. They just want that. They just want the money that comes with the status. They legit will lose every game of the year as long as they make a certain amount of money for it, which is it's weird. It's weird.
Like he was just complaining about like why they not like where the direction of the team is going. That's the reason he wanted to trade anyway. And then you go ahead and sign a 4 year. Like, hey man, I ain't him. I ain't big enough to make the NFL. So maybe he knows something I don't. But
Hello.
good luck, man. Hopefully he
Alright.
gets a sack record. That's the only thing I can ask for now. Hopefully he, all-time sack leader. That'd be nice.
Another one of those.
So
Another one of those.
so we know Cook favorite quarterback just re-up on a 6-year deal worth $330 million with $250 million guarantee.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is ringing in the bank, re up. I feel like it's a good thing, but at the same time, do y'all have money to get him weapons?
They pretty much said Chuck Deuce is the Cook, huh? Bro, we gonna fuck with you, bro.
Cause Shakur just signed a 4-year extension.
Oh yeah, Cook gone.
$600 million, $32 million guarantee.
$600 million for Shakir?
Yes.
He says
600
$600 million for Shakir?
No, 60, my bad.
Oh,
60.
I was about to say.
I meant 60. I'm looking at Josh's 300 and I put a 6 in front of it.
Motherfucker play for the Buffalo Nets. I said, damn.
60 and 32 mil guarantee.
Big contract.
$100 for Shakir. I was about to say.
I was about to hold on, bro. We got him. All right, look, I'm about to look at his stats. What he do last year?
I'm about to be watching a different NFL.
Oh
shit.
God.
I don't know, man. I don't know if Josh Allen that's a nice contract, but I'm sure, I guarantee it, bro. In a couple of years, they're gonna restructure that, bro. That's not finna beat it.
Yeah, that is disrespectful to James Cook, who's up first for contract. Look, and
That's crazy.
So you think when you get the Here Nigga Damn award, they give you a Here Nigga Damn contract too?
Yeah, of course. That's what
it's not like he didn't deserve it, but it's just like
he didn't deserve it.
Come on, bro. 330 mil.
Oh, that's more than Patrick Mahomes, ain't it?
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes just reconstructed his contract. No, Patrick Mahomes signed a 10-year, $500 and
Oh yeah,
500
that's
mil.
right.
You signed for 10 years.
All right, and y'all know I don't like Patrick Mahomes, but I don't feel like Josh should be getting more than him. You see what he been doing for the past couple years. I don't think he should be getting more than him.
$330 million.
Nah.
6 years.
Mm-mm.
All right,
You want
so
MVP? You want MVP, bro? What you want
all right, so we gotta talk about the probably one of the worst. Not gonna say one. Not say the worst. Piss poor front office in the league in the Cincinnati Bengals.
Cowboys? Oh.
Thank you, bro. That was a stray for real.
I was so crying.
Bengals, man. The Bengals are bad, man. That's a
Bengals
bad
being-
front office.
I don't like what they're doing to T. Higgins, giving him back to back franchise tag.
franchise tag.
Yeah.
I know
No,
y'all
it's
want to
not.
work it. I know y'all want to work a deal out and everything, but give that man a trade and send him somewhere that's going to pay him. Because when you look around, you got to turn around and pay a triple crown wide receiver. So you about to tie up a lot of money in 2 wide receivers, and you basically just told your best defensive player, "Hey,
The best defensive
we-
player in the NFL.
we're not gonna you led the league in sack, and you want Myles Garrett and Max Crosby money. We ain't gonna give it to you. We gonna focus on Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Joey B."
Yeah, they're on some bullshit. They've been on some bullshit though. If y'all don't remember, at the beginning of the season, Jamar was going through contract problems.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's historically a Bengals player problem though. The Bengals are like historically known for being cheap in the league. Like they've always drawn out. They've always took long with player negotiations. They've had a cheap owner for a long time. Like that's kind of the reason they've lost a lot of players in the past
We
that were
know
producing at a high level. I mean,
we know about a team being cheap. I know about a team being cheap, but
I for sure do. I know. Me and Trey do.
Yeah.
Sure.
y'all might be in a better position than we are because we don't used to re-sign players for the last 10 years. We just had our first re-sign from a draft pick in the last 10 years.
You haven't had to. You won 6 Super Bowls. Next.
No, but we don't re-sign players. We let
Don't
players
need
walk.
to.
We let Joe Tooney walk
It's okay.
because we didn't want to
Super
pay him.
Bowls.
We let Brady walk because we didn't want to pay him.
You got 6 Super Bowls out of him. It's okay. You can't.
It doesn't matter though. Pay your players.
You don't need to. You won 6 Super Bowls.
We let a lot of players walk that we should not have.
It didn't matter though. You won. Obviously, that had nothing to do with y'all success.
It does matter though because you're not paying your
Player still
players.
has to be replaced.
But it's not like it was affecting y'all because long term you won the Super Bowls for it.
Well, if we
In
won,
hindsight-
what we won since Brady left? One playoff appearance.
I'm sorry that you haven't won a Super Bowl since he left, but you won 6 out of
Yes,
like 12
You
years.
can say that in hindsight, but in the time, dealing with that in the moment, and that player that you want on the team at that time, it matters. In hindsight, after winning the Super Bowl at the end of the year, I guess you could say, all right, I guess we were able to fill his spot and still win the Super Bowl. Sure, that's hindsight. But we're talking about in the moment, players that it's like, and that's a feeling you can only feel in the moment. You can't really explain that in hindsight unless you lose. If you lose, you can maybe say, but even then, you can even have hindsight knowledge and still fucking lose with the guy that you didn't want to trade. So it doesn't matter until you get the results.
Oh, yeah,
We just those Super Bowls, but we wanted some players to contribute.
and I'm seeing that, but what I'm saying is like I guess when you look back at it and say, oh, we haven't re-signed players in like 10 years, I guess because we're looking back, we can also look back and say it worked out. So I mean, now you like to think that changes because you're in a different regime of your team in a different like era. But you can look back and say like, damn, you know what? That shit really didn't affect us that much. Now, if that continues for the next 5 years, that's a problem because y'all obviously need help. What I'm saying is like if you look at a team like ours, where we've let guys walk who won Super Bowls the year we let them go, like, and we haven't won consistently. Like you can say that for a team like us because like we have nothing to show for it for releasing some of the guys we've let go. You have stuff to show for it. Like yeah, maybe you let some guys go here or there that you really like, but it ended up working out. So it's like in the end, it's like okay, we can live with that because we got a bowl out of it, a few, more than a few.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
it's different when you're a team that's already headed in that trajectory versus a team that's not. So when a guy joins a team that's heading that trajectory, you're just contributing to that piece. Versus when guys leave to a team and go to a team that won a Super Bowl, that team most likely didn't need him. That team was already in that position, and he just helped fill a void that they could have used some extra help in. It's not always the case where a guy goes. That isn't always like I know what you mean. There's plenty of situation where a guy leaves your team, but there's also like I'm thinking from a Patriots standpoint. If a guy is coming to our team, he's not coming to change the culture. Like I mean, today I'm talking about when Tom was there, and that time and place. If you come there, we're already in a winning kind of culture and mode. Same thing with the Chargers. Like you guys have not been in a winning culture and mode. So if a guy comes, you need him to provide that winning kind of
mentality.
yes. Yeah, exactly.
so like when y'all think of as Patriots fans, y'all think of somebody that like you think like ain't no fucking way we let him walk. Who's the first person that comes to your mind?
There's not so many because, like you said, we won Super Bowls. So there's guys that like, dang, I really wanted him, but like in hindsight, we still won. Because a guy I really was a big fan of, but I feel like he contributed a lot, but we filled him in, like we filled his position in easily. Was Dion Lewis? Dion Lewis played really good for us receiving back, played good rushing, but we filled out with James White, and it worked out. You feel me? There's plenty. I could talk about the defense for days.
I would say for
Santi
me,
Fields, Ty Law.
it was like when we let Stephon Gilmore walk for nothing.
Stephon Gilmore, like we can talk about our
Vince
defense.
Wilfork.
I mean, to be fair, Stephon Gilmore didn't really do much after he left y'all anyway. So it's like,
But he was doing
got-
stuff was with us though, because it worked for him. Our system worked.
And
for
he
him.
won defense player of the year with us also.
so you're saying that like the problem is y'all didn't want to pay him what he was worth at the time.
Yeah, no, absolutely, because he was worth number one best corner in the league. He won defensive player of the year, and we're like Patriots. We're cheap as fuck. No, we'll go find some young guy that we can train, and we'll follow the order. That's what we do. It's shitty. We let Rob Ninkovich go after his best year. We had Rob Ninkovich had his best year, and we get rid of him, and he goes and plays wash for where I think he went to the Titans after.
No, he went to Detroit. I think he went to Detroit.
I don't even know where he went after. Like
no, he went to Miami. He went to Miami.
amazing. Vince Wilfork left the amazing year, leaves us,
The
goes to
Texans.
Texas, has
We're trash.
subpar.
Richard Seymour. Richard Seymour.
OCU Manure.
Goes to the Raiders. This season more what you call it? Seymour. But that's kind of my point though. Like that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like the guys y'all just named, it didn't really affect y'all. Because the next year you go back to the bowl, it's like damn, like who was on our team? I forgot. What's his name? The guy that's watching us at home?
We got rid of Darren Sproles and he won a Super Bowl the next year.
Our team, our squad is like we were plug and play. Like it was always.
So that made sense. That made sense for y'all, but that's my point. Is it made sense for y'all to move on from guys because you wouldn't move on unless you had a piece that could take over and be better, if not the same or better.
No, I think the biggest one I would say not better was literally when we lost Joe Tooney. We've been plugging and playing at left guard ever since we left.
The line stuff got ugly after we lost some of our leadership, like Mankins and Drews and Tooney. Leadership got weird.
I mean, unfortunately, Mankins don't just be walking around. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get him for another 10 years. That guy is like, it's elite. You know what I'm saying? Like Logan, you're not gonna get another one of those guys for a long time. Like this is, like you can't ask for that every other year. That's just not. Once he's done, and good luck. Like we'll see you in 10 years. Like, I mean, think about us. Like we let generational players walk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Drew Brees. He's the second all-time leading passer in the NFL. We let him walk for nothing. We got nothing for him. Then he goes and win a Super Bowl 2 years later. Like that's what I mean by like you talk about like you guys were upset because you let these guys go that were like guys that you enjoyed watching play and helped you get to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl,
yeah,
But
yeah.
again, you had a winning culture, so it's like you said, it's easy to step into a winning culture,
Right.
but it's hard for teams like us when these guys are our culture and we let them
Yeah,
go for nothing.
We need you,
You
nigga.
know what I'm saying? Like we let you walk, we
Keenan
didn't get nothing
Allen.
for you, like
Yeah.
nothing.
Keenan
Like
Allen.
Joey Bosa. I would Keenan Allen. Another, I would like to get a pick for him or something.
I thought y'all traded
We
him.
let Keenan Allen walk for
No,
we
y'all
didn't trade Keenan Allen.
y'all traded Keenan
No,
Allen.
What did we get?
Y'all released Keenan Allen. Almost fell
I'm
out my
almost
chair.
positive we let Keenan Allen walk.
Almost fell out my chair with that. Hold on, find out.
We let him go for picks.
Yeah, y'all got picks from him.
What
Oh,
picks?
Why?
We got a fourth round
Yeah, I was gonna say y'all traded Keenan Allen.
for a 6-time Pro Bowler.
Who was our franchise player, by the
He
way.
came off a
You traded him for a 4th round.
He had a crazy year too.
LaDainian Tomlinson, we let walk.
LaDainian Tomlinson
Tomlinson
send him off
walked.
To the Jets.
That was wild.
To the
Joey
Jets.
Bosa,
And
we let walk.
So let you know, Cook, y'all also traded that pick to us, but y'all turned that pick into Lad McConkey. No, Lad McConkey was a 4th round pick, but y'all traded that pick y'all got from Chicago to us, and we got Joanne Baker.
So again we gave him for nothing. We traded our franchise player for nothing. We basically just gave him away.
We just had.
By the way, we just lost Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa for nothing.
And
we
then
we
gave Austin Eckler away too. And you see
what
the Redskins did. We gave him away for nothing.
Traded away.
We didn't get nothing for Keenan Allen.
Damn.
We haven't got anything for any of the value that players that we've had. Hunter Henry, I think we let Hunter Henry walk in free agency.
He did, and we signed him.
Exactly. For nothing.
And he was cooking for us too. He was cooking.
Yeah.
He's still cooking for us.
Sound about right.
I think y'all should go get Evan Ingram.
Drake May. Let's go.
No offense, like if y'all not good for the next 6 years, y'all be all right. Y'all trophy case full. Y'all probably got to build a new one to fit the next little regime whenever y'all come back again. Like we still trying to get one. Imagine still trying to get one in the trophy case. One.
Drake May.
Yeah, I think Parham. Y'all let Parham walk too.
Yeah. Ooh, Donald Parham. He's like 6'7". Yo, wow.
He went to the Steelers.
He goofy. He goofy though.
He's goofy, right? He got bad footwork.
He's goofy. I'm not worried about Parham at all.
He can't block shit. I can't care.
Bro. But like it's just man. Yeah, bro.
I appreciate everybody here.
But appreciate you.
Drink water. Go to the gym.
Drink water.
Get some sleep.
Like, follow us, subscribe, man. Please share it if you can. Comment on the videos, man. We want to talk to y'all. We want to get y'all opinion on a lot of other stuff, man. So y'all can, man, leave a comment. Tell us what y'all think we could do better. Keeping the scores on the road, man. I think 50 followers. I think we should get 50. I think 50 is a good goal. So 50. Let's do 50. Man. You 50 subscribers, man. Please post our stuff, man. We come in with it. Getting better every day. Appreciate y'all. Love.
Peace and prosperity. Spread positivity. You feel me?
Yes.